name's DaniSurname and I recently watched an amazing documentary on the internet group Anonymous. I watched it on Netflix, I highly recommend it. I spent a long time during it thinking, where the fuck was I? How come I didn't see this on TV? But yeah, super cool, I loved it, I learned so much, and wow! Really? How did I miss this happening in the world? Anyway, I then went away and did a little bit of a mind map because I knew that I wanted to vlog about it, and I vlogged about two ideas. The whole idea that people are doing stuff in the world and actually making a difference, and the concept of anonymity, on the internet. And I realised I had a lot more to say about that subject, so we're going to delve into a little idea that I've got, and yeah, let's discuss the future, guys. If you've been with me a long time, you may remember that I did a video on 3 things you should know when using the internet. I will link it down on the floor, but I did film that a year ago, so my style is very different. I remember being quite angry in that video, so I've changed, I've grown. But yeah, check it out if you want. Anyway, the idea that I had in that was that there was no anonymity on the internet. And I kind of feel like after watching this documentary that I disagree with my old self. I think there is this pseudo-anonymity. There is the sense that you can be anonymous to a certain point that I wasn't aware of, really, until seeing this documentary. Because in that video I went with the whole concept of you can be tracked. You can say you're anonymous on the internet, but you can be tracked back to your computer. But clearly there have been people who've been able to get around that, who have been able to twist the system. I'm sure there's a phrase for that, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, there's people who have managed to confuse the system and stay anonymous on the internet and haven't been caught, which is cool and also very interesting. Because technology will catch up with us and they will find a way to erase that anonymity. But if people are so desiring of the ability to be anonymous and people are using it to do big things, whether good or bad, and I'm not just talking about the group Anonymous now, I'm talking about anybody, I think there will come a point where anonymity will be commodified. Because anytime that people want something, someone will find out a way to buy and sell that. So if people want to be anonymous, someone will work out how to keep you anonymous safely, well, as safely as possible. So, will we one day live in a world where we can buy and sell the ability to be anonymous? And at what cost will that be? Will that be something that anybody can experience? Will that be something that you've got to pay a lot for and want to do something big with it? And will there be varying degrees of anonymity? I don't think we'll ever, and I'm going back to my old self here, be able to achieve true anonymity. There's always going to be a way of being tracked. And just because you can't be tracked right now doesn't mean that in the future you won't be. They will find a way to speed up technology, so that people can be found. It's inevitable. But how far will people go to push that limit, to stay as anonymous as possible? And how much will people spend for that? I just think it's a really cool idea, a really cool but also quite scary idea that there could be some form of anonymity business in the future. What are people going to use it for? What are the moralities of that going to be? It would be so cool, but, you know, bad people will use good things for bad reasons. That's just a thing in the world. But yeah, I think that's really all I had to say on the subject. Just, I'm pretty sure that one day anonymity will be commodified. Who's gonna sell it? How are they gonna do it? It'll be a thing. Because people want it. And when people want something, somebody else will work out how to sell that to you. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and please do, because I really want to know how you guys feel about this. Do you think that anonymity will be commodified? Who do you think would sell it? How do you think it would work? Have a think about it. Let me know. Is it cool or scary? We have no idea what technology is going to come up with in the future. Give me an ego boost, like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.